One of the most common things we hear from our students is, "By the time I find the tax rule in the book, I've already forgotten the question." This inspires us to develop BEST, a smarter way to search and classify business expenses. BEST was developed by a team of lecturers who teach multiple tax courses. Through years of teaching experience, we observed that students consistently struggle to quickly identify the correct tax treatment for different types of business expenses. This inspired us to design a tool that makes tax learning simpler, faster, and more practical. In taxation courses, students often rely on bulky textbooks and lengthy notes just to determine the correct tax treatment. According to cognitive load theory, when students must process too many pieces of information at once, their learning becomes less effective. One particularly challenging topic is the classification of business expenses. For example, remuneration paid to employees is allowable, remuneration paid to directors may not be allowable, while remuneration for disabled employees qualifies for double deduction. Because of these subtle differences, students spend a lot of time flipping through pages and often become frustrated and confused. To address these challenges, BEST 3.0 was developed with 4 main objectives. First, to help students identify and classify business expenses accurately based on Malaysian tax law. Second, to help them apply the correct classifications in tax computations. Third, to reduce time spent searching for information by using a digital tool. And finally, to help students adapt to updates in tax laws and current practices. BEST 3.0 introduces several enhanced features through its new web-based platform. Users can simply type an expense keyword into the search bar, and the system instantly displays the correct tax classification together with a short explanation. The interface is clean and intuitive, making it easy for students to navigate and learn independently. BEST 3.0 also includes an audio learning feature, where users can listen to the explanation of the expense classification, supporting different learning styles. Using BEST is very straightforward. After learning the concepts in class, students simply type an expense keyword into the search function. Within seconds, the system shows whether the expense is allowable, non-allowable, or eligible for double deduction, along with a short explanation. This allows students to immediately apply the correct rule in their tax computation. Let's see how BEST 3.0 works in practice. Students are first given a question that requires them to review a list of business expenses, identify the correct tax treatment, and then proceed with the company tax computation. For example, let's take one expense, salary. Instead of searching through notes or textbooks, the student simply types salary into BEST 3.0. Within seconds, the system displays the correct tax treatment together with a short explanation. Students can also use the audio feature to listen to the explanation, making it easier to understand. BEST 3.0 offers a unique search-based learning approach for taxation. Unlike traditional notes or static references, users simply type an expense keyword and instantly receive the correct tax classification with a clear explanation. It also introduces audio-assisted explanations, supporting different learning styles. These improvements make BEST 3.0 a faster, smarter, and more interactive way to learn taxation. Our observation involving 50 students showed promising results. Students were able to reduce their search time from about 60 minutes to only 15 minutes. At the same time, classification accuracy improved and students reported that learning taxation became less stressful and more engaging. Feedback from users has been very positive. Lecturers appreciate how BEST allows students to spend more time analyzing real tax scenarios. Students report that the color-coded system and quick explanations make the topic much easier to understand. Even tax interns have found it useful as a quick reference during busy work periods. BEST has already received a Silver Award at the Global Accounting Innovation Showcase 2025 and E-Content Development Competition 2025. In BEST 3.0, we introduced several improvements, including web-based platform, a smart keyword search, and the audio feature to support different learning styles. In conclusion, BEST 3.0 transforms tax complexity into clarity. By combining technology with teaching innovation, it helps students learn taxation faster, clearer, and more effectively. Because when learning tax, why search the hard way, when you can find the best way?